Hey guys, this is Jenna Wylie, and I am the CEO and Digital Marketing Specialist for Jenna's Website Solutions. Today, I am going to help you by giving you free digital marketing tips on how you can start generating more leads and customers to your website or for the clients that you're working on. So let's dive in and take a deeper look on how we can do that. Let's start off with some of the basics. It is so important to know what industry you're in. So if you're a business, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say a cleaning industry. That would be a service industry. The business for a cleaning business would be the service industry. And this is so vital and important to know what industry your business is in because this is ultimately going to affect how you market your business. The second most important thing is to know who are my customers? What are their interests? And this is important because this is going to help you establish your target market. And we're going to break down that word target market and get into that a little bit later for those of you that don't know what a target market is. But this is all going to go into the back end of marketing your business, marketing your website, your digital ads, your campaigns that you're running, utilizing specific keywords, and all of that good stuff. So like I said, again, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to know your audience and who it is that you're marketing to, and know personally what industry that business that you're in, and how you can efficiently and effectively market to those customers. Organization is paramount. Wow, guys. Okay, so this is obvious for any job that you're doing in any industry. But when it comes to digital marketing, the amount of platforms and different channels is astounding. So if you are not organized, then ultimately all this is going to do is overwhelm you, waste your time, and waste your money. Period. Now I'm just going to give you a little more time to look over this chart so you can get familiar with it. And if you go ahead and look at the top two, the red and the yellow, the top two, do you recognize those? It is defining your audience and defining your business. Marketing strategy. Okay, guys, so with my marketing mix, I chose to compile 5 different bullet points for my marketing strategy, which are budget, placement, identifying your target market, time management, and consistency. So let's dive in a little deeper and take a look at some of these bullet points. For the budget, I'm going to use an example of a Facebook ad campaign, sponsored Facebook ad campaign. So we're going to need a budget for that. And so let's say we use $5 a day to run this ad for a duration of 30 days. That would be your budget for that particular ad campaign. Let's go to the next bullet point, placement. Now, placement is very important as well, and it kind of coincides with your target market, which they all really coincide together, but I'm still trying to break it down. So your placement is utilizing and choosing which platforms are the best depending on who your target market is. And I'm going to give you an example of that. If your target market is for someone of the age, let's say you're selling Medicare, okay? Medicare are for senior citizens. So that, I guess, I'm pretty sure is the age or you could even start. It doesn't have to be the exact age. So I would say 55 to 80. So because they're senior citizens and they're a little more of the older generation, I would utilize Facebook and Google and Yahoo as more of the better placements and channels for that specific target market. I wouldn't use Instagram for the senior citizens because senior citizens aren't on Instagram and a lot of them don't even know how to use it or what it is. But if you are selling beauty tips, makeup, things for the younger generations, people that are in their teens, in their early 20s, early 30s, then Instagram I would absolutely 100% use for that. So knowing the right placements and your target markets together is very important to have an effective ad campaign. Okay, time management and consistency, another thing that goes together. I used these guys as you see in the picture for before and after, and I'm going to use the analogy of going to the gym, okay? So if you guys want results, you are not going to go to the gym twice a year and expect results, are you? I really, really hope not. Okay, so consistency, all right, is key to anything that you do if you want results. So this gentleman, as you see in the before and after picture, and it looks like he, before 10 weeks and into his first year, he was very consistent on going to the gym. He didn't go only twice a year. So for your time management, you have to allot a specific amount of time. Let's say you are dedicated on spending at least 15 minutes a day to post up to 2 posts, because we don't want to bombard your audience on a million different posts and overwhelm them. Also, certain times of the day is important. Early in the morning, people like to check their social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, things like that. And also later in the day when they get off of work. So certain time periods, and then there's automated ads that you can post. So knowing certain specific time periods during the day and the consistency on how often we are posting. So let's try to dedicate at least 15 minutes a day every single day. And while doing that and utilizing and putting in place this marketing mix and marketing strategy that I laid out for you, that is what's going to give you results. That is what's going to bring you more leads and ultimately make your customers more money. All right, well, it's 2020. I hope that I don't have to tell you not to forget to go mobile, but I'm going to pretend that this webinar is for dummies or maybe even people that are just getting started. I don't know who is all watching. It could be for beginners or even intermediate to advanced people. However, we're in 2020. Everybody is mobile. Everybody has a phone. It's at their fingertips. Everybody wants things conveniently, and that's just the way we are today in the year 2020. So if you are creating a website for yourself, for your own business, or for a client, make sure that you also integrate the mobile format on that website. So it is not just formatted to a desktop. You need to be able to preview both views. So just because something is aesthetically pleasing for a desktop, if you preview it in your mobile, it doesn't mean that it's automatically going to be aesthetically pleasing and functional to a mobile. You have to put in that extra effort. So you want to make sure and check and double check on that. Again, another reason, you want to just keep everything linked up and as mobile as possible. So utilize buttons and auto clicks. For example, if you want someone to call in, a call of action button is amazing. Different formats. People's computers nowadays are their phones, so they do everything on their phones. So when you utilize buttons and formats, so let's say you want someone to call your business, you'd want to create a button and a link that actually goes to that phone. So your business number is going to be the button and linked in with that number. So when they're on their phone, they're looking up your business. When they click on that button, it's going to automatically dial your business. So you're going to have that call to action and get them into your business and already dialing in. Okay, so let's just remember to keep everything mobile when it comes to your links, when it comes to your website, when it comes to your ad campaigns. You want to keep everything aesthetically pleasing on the desktop as well as your mobile devices. It is as simple as that. Okay, target market. That is a word that you guys have heard me repeat throughout multiple times throughout this webinar. And this is the slide where we're really going to get down to the nitty gritty and explain what the target market is and how it correlates to your marketing and digital marketing. You need to know what your target market is, regardless of any type of marketing that you're doing for your business or your client's business. So your target market mainly comprises of their age, their location, their demographics, their territory, their interests, and this has everything to do with your customers and who is your specific target market. So let's say that I am, we'll use the beauty line again. All right, so for your target market, you probably want to do the ages of maybe 13. I know girls these days, teenagers, they are wearing makeup. They are looking like they are 30 when they're only 13. It shouldn't even be legal, but they are. All right, depending, so you want to do ages, the specific age. So when you're doing back end work on your ad campaigns, you are going to have the opportunity to put an age range in your ad campaign. So again, we're going to use the example of a beauty market, beauty tips, beauty line, and we are going to have an age range of maybe 13 to, let's say 40. Okay, and depending on where that business is located, you are going to use that address, their main corporate address, or if they have multiple locations, you'll utilize that. But mainly you're going to use one main address, and then you're going to have a specific radius around there. But also this is going to come down to what your product, what your industry, what your business is, because when it comes to, I gave an example of beauty market. I mean, it doesn't have to be a ratio of just 50 miles. That would be more of a service business, a service industry, where you use a radius. If you are down here in Florida like I am, some service industries are all tri-county. So you'd want to have maybe a 50-mile radius outside of Palm Beach, Broward County, and Miami, which a lot of them do. But if it's a type of business that can go nationally, because it can be, like on Amazon, it can be shipped anywhere, then that location can be anywhere. So this part is identifying with the industries and businesses that have a service area, and you are breaking it down on a smaller scale. Okay, so demographics, the particular people that you are wanting to engage with, and again, it's going to go into demographics, the social status. Let's say you're a real estate agent and you want to enter in a certain amount of money that a household makes a year. That would be really important part to put into the back end piece of your target market, because people that don't make, if they're only making $20,000 a year, they're not going to be able to afford a home, more than likely. There's always those There's always those exceptions to every rule, but we are going to use just the basics, not the exceptions. So if you're a realtor, again, and you are trying to come up with your target market and you're going to have a specific social status, you want to know their income, you're not going to be targeting people that make $20,000 or less than a year. Retargeting and follow-ups. All right, guys, if you're not going to retarget and follow up, then you might as well not even be trying to do business at all, because I cannot emphasize enough how important retargeting and follow-ups are for digital media. This is your likes, this is your following up with the different leads you have, reaching back out to the customers once they have been engaging in your websites and your Facebook business pages. If they have likes, go back and you're going to be noticing that they have liked an ad. Go back and invite them to your page. This is a form of retargeting. So once you've invited them to come like your page, then you already have some of these new potential clients' information, and then you could reach out to them and direct message them. This is important. This gets you more engaged with your potential customers, your potential audience that is already viewing you. You already have a warm lead with them because they are liking your page and they are engaging with you. So if you already have a lead and you are not retargeting and following up with those leads, then you should probably look for a different job. Content is key. All right? Content is key. So what that means is literally the words, the paragraphs, your text in all of the platforms you're using, such as your website, your Facebook business page, any type of platform that you're using that you're making marketing exposure to your business. Content is key. The subscriptions, the tiny fine print. That's why blogging is very important. A lot of businesses are using blogging, and it's not even so, I mean, blogging's nice so customers can go to your website and they can read some paragraphs and stuff about your background and educational pieces. But in reality, the main reason that we're making those blogs is not to entertain our audience. This is not what we're doing. We're not entertaining. It's all about marketing strategy, and content is key. So when you're making those blogs, when you are observing the keywords and the text that you're putting in to your website and platforms, this is all going to help your SEO and get your business higher ranked on social media and Google to be more susceptible for your audience to find you. And that's why content is key. So you want to be blasting out your information in as many places as far as your keywords, and that's why people buy things like AdWords, Google Ads, so they can put their keywords and different contents into the algorithms of Google. And the whole point of that is so you can get higher ranks in Google so that your audience can better find you. So keep that in mind when you are creating these websites for either yourselves or your clients. Well, I hope that you found this free digital marketing webinar very informative and you learned some new tips and tricks that could help generate more leads and bring some more customers to your business. If you do happen to be a business owner that is looking for some more assistance or freelance, digital marketing specialist to help you with your business and your ad campaigns and digital marketing, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at Jenna's Website Solutions, and you can email me at jennaswebsitesolutions@gmail.com or look me up at www.jennaswebsitesolutions. Thanks and have a great day.